I am Zaidul Haq. On behalf of TwoCircles.net, I am talking to Jainab Saeed, who is the first Muslim woman in West Bengal who cracked the UPSC. Zainab, how become a success in UPSC?
I started preparing for UPSC, like I had the idea that I want to give UPSC right from my graduation days. That time I was doing graduation in St. Xavier's College. So from that time I wanted to appear for UPSC. So I decided to go to Delhi and prepare, and therefore I took admission in Jamia Millia Islamia's MA Conversion Journalism course. And while I was doing my masters, I simultaneously signed up for a coaching center, Jamia's coaching center. So over there I was taking coaching, but because of my masters I was not getting enough time to pursue civil services. So once my masters was completed, I gave full time to civil services, and for a year I completely cut off myself from the rest of the world, in the sense, and just prepared with all my vigor and strength. And my parents were very supportive, that they allowed me to stay back even after my masters and prepare only for civil services.
How many members in your family, how they help you, assist you?
My family consists of my parents, my father and my mother, and my two sisters, my elder sister, my younger sister. And during the course of my preparation I also got married, so it also includes my husband now. All of them were very supportive, in the sense that my parents from the very beginning, they were very open to whatever that I wanted to do. They allowed me to do. Like for graduation I wanted to take English honors, although my elder sister has done science and my younger sister has also done science. But my parents were like, there was no pressure that you have to pursue science. There was always like, if you are good at something, then just go ahead with it. So I got the chance to pursue whatever I was good at, and this graduation in English literature helped me, because my optional in civil services was English literature. So, which is also a very rare option, because not many people think that English is a very scoring subject. But because I had a good grounding in English from my graduation days, I think I did a good job in my optional paper. And with regard to while preparation, a lot of you require a lot of motivation, because there are times that for days and days you don't get time to talk to a human being also. It is that bad. So in that case my husband came into play, because he was the one who constantly motivated me throughout, and he was the one who actually set my timetables, and he set my targets, that by this time you have to finish this subject, and by this month you should finish this subject. So that way, it really helped.
You are now ideal to a Muslim woman in West Bengal also. So what is the main reason to be a success? Your study and your preparation and everything.
I would say that Muslim women should be allowed to study, first of all, in the like if they are allowed to pursue what they are good at, and given the right guidance and direction, like I got from Jamia or Zakat Foundation, then it helps. Like it is important to do self-study, but a little bit of guidance is also required. And I'm sure more and more Muslim girls will appear for civil services and crack it also.
And your intention in which stream? In IAS, IFS, and
I am interested in Indian Administrative Service, and my rank is 107. So I'm really hoping that I do get Indian Administrative Service. I'm not interested in police or foreign service, because I think if you want to do real good development work for the country, I think administrative is the best option for you. And since I am interested in that kind of developmental work, I feel that IAS is the best suited for my kind of personality. Apart from that, my second preference is revenue under customs. So I'm just hoping that I get IAS and I don't have to go into revenue under
customs. And your ambition to motivate to the first child, and in which section people encourage to the people?
I would I think education is something that lets us free. So I think I would want to emphasize on primary education. So because once a person is initiated into education, the rest of the path opens up. So even if you have like at least basic education, you can make a living for yourself. So I think that this is what I would emphasize for all, because as citizens of this country, I think basic education, primary education is required by all. So I would particularly emphasize it for my community, the Muslim community, so that we educate all our children at least till class 10. I mean, that should be a target. Then we will take it forward to graduation level as well.
You're assuming which state under cadre, like West Bengal cadre or Delhi cadre?
I have opted for West Bengal cadre because I want to work in my home state and improve the conditions in this state.
You know the so poor condition in education in West Bengal, especially in Muslim women, and focused on Sachar committee also. What do you think about to increase the education percentage in among the Muslim women or SC/ST and backward class people?
See, that is precisely why I am interested in promoting education in my state, because my state suffers from lack of education among large sections of the population. So I feel one of the things that we need to do is change mindsets at the home level. At the family level, the mindset has to change. Parents have to take responsibility for the children to send them to government schools at least. So once that is done, then the child will feel the motivation to study further himself or herself, and then the state will provide enough scholarships to help the child pursue it. So if the parents take the first step, then the state will help in pursuing it further. I would also like to make a point that more Muslims should sit for this exam, because although it is the toughest examination in the country, if an adequate number of Muslims sit, then we will increase our percentage. Right? Like right now, the percentage of Muslims in IAS is like 2%. This is primarily because we do not even allow our children to sit for this exam. If they sit, then we can even hope that more people will clear, instead of only saying that Muslims face discrimination at the state level.
There is no arrangement in West Bengal among the Muslim to arrange some kind of Jamia or Hamdard coaching center. So have you any plan to, or you can advise to any organization, or you wants to help if comes forward to make this type of organization? So what do you think?
Yeah, this is a very important point, that even when I was planning to prepare for civil services, there was no civil service coaching institute funded by the government in my state, which is why I had to go to Delhi and prepare. So this is something which will, like a coaching institute funded by the government, especially for like an affirmative action in favor of minorities is required, because anyway we are very backward. So if the government comes forward and helps us by coaching, it will allow more students to prepare for civil services in their own state and crack that exam. It will also result in more civil servants coming from West Bengal, which is perhaps one of the which is one of those states which has very few civil servants cracking every year.
In other states like Mumbai, the Hajj committees, they arrange some...
Yeah, there is a Hajj community in Mumbai, and in Delhi you have Jamia Hamdard, Jamia Millia Islamia, you have Zakat Foundation, but over here we don't have any government facilities. So the state government, along with the Muslim organizations, should set up institutions to coach students.
And now West Bengal organization like WMDFC and state Hajj committee started a state civil service and SSC coaching center. Do you think that they should come forward for IAS coaching academy?
Yes, of course, because although West Bengal civil services does also attract a lot of aspirants, civil service still remains the most elite service in the country, and hence it should also coach for civil servants. Like there is a state government facility at Presidency College in Calcutta, but that has focused only on West Bengal civil service and very little focus on Union Public Service Commission. So if the state government could actually provide facilities for both, so students who are interested in UPSC can appear for UPSC from Calcutta, that would be very useful.
And you'll be glad to know that this year's 27% Muslims cracked in West Bengal WBJ in medical. So you think if they prepared in future, they Muslim women or all the Muslim will succeed in IAS like?
Yes, indeed. A little bit of coaching is obviously required, and I think the Zakat Foundation in Calcutta does provide coaching for medical. So if some such facilities also provided for civil service, Union Public Service Commission civil services, then I'm sure more and more Muslim women and men will crack civil services.
So have any proposal to WMDFC or Hajj, if possible, to make an institution, organization to teach this coaching center like IAS?
Yes, I would like to propose it to them, and as now somebody who is going to join the civil services, I hope I can work in that direction myself.
Thank you.